Hi, guys. Welcome to the Truth Podcast. My name is Shadexi. I've missed you guys. Yes. So today I'm doing a solo podcast and I want to speak on the topic I tied to be kind to him. So a lot of people, sector, company, nations give exceptions to women, give lots of graces to women, right? When are we going to start giving that much grace to the male child? Something came to my mind last week. I went to my friend's house and her 5-year-old son came crying to me, think his elder sister to me. And the first thing that came to my mouth was, are you not a man? You don't know men don't cry. Men don't cry. You don't cry. Is it because of that thing you're crying? I said it, he kept quiet and we moved on, right? But when I came back home, the Holy Spirit said, are you serious? You mean men don't cry? Are they not children? Are they not babies? Are they not humans? Why did you say that? And I started searching about it and making my research, and I realized that is this same thing that I said. That's the same thing a lot of mothers said to their sons, and a lot of our mothers said to our siblings that made them to grow forcefully. Honestly, they want to cry. In all honesty, it hurts. They want to cry. But of course, men don't cry, right? And we carry a lot of broken male children into man. You see people that are supposed to heal as a child carry those trauma and those tears that they didn't really have the opportunity to share it. They carry those things into adulthood, into fatherhood. And we see a repetition of broken generations because there is a root, there's a childhood that is supposed to be healed. And we covered it up in the guise of men. Men really do not say half of what they go through. Now adulthood has made us realize that, adulthood has made us forgive our parents for the times that they did not provide the littlest things that we asked for, the littlest. Now we are forgiving them for putting priority in check. I remember when, would come and ask for school fees, and they would ask for books, and they would ask for money to buy phone, or maybe you should buy us phone. And you see your parents prioritizing the things that are important. I mean, if it's not important, it has to go to the bottom of the list. And some of us will be carrying faces. Why not? He said, no, I want that. In fact, I want everything. But now, we're now those adults that we were looking up to, and we realize that it's hard. You cannot meet up everything in one go. Now you have to put a balance. You have to create a priority list. Otherwise, you go crazy. Some people are still carrying grudges against their father for not providing everything for them. Some people are still thinking that their father hated them for not providing everything for one child when there's other sibling left. Because, of course, there has to be a balance between every one of you. Mothers, please, when you have your sons, if they want to cry, let them cry. Crying is not weakness. We have realized that crying is a show of strength. Because he who can allow his emotions out is strong enough to control it and know when to stop. And that's why we have a lot of babies. See, a lot of babies are getting married now. A lot of babies. And that's why you see divorce everywhere. Why? Because you get married and you want that woman to be your mother. You want her to continue the journey your mother started. Because you're a baby. You're a child. You didn't allow your inner baby to heal, to grow, to explore before you got into adulthood. Women, ladies, give this man grace, the grace you are giving yourself. You know, for the life of me, I can never understand why a 22-year-old girl that cannot buy herself a car is putting it as a notice that a fellow 22-year-old guy, if he doesn't have a car, she cannot date him. If he cannot buy her Brazilian hair, she cannot date him. If he cannot buy her iPhone, she cannot date him. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a standard, but I'm saying you are a hypocrite. Because can you afford it at 22 by yourself, for yourself, even at 25? You cannot do it, but you're putting pressure on another person's child, telling him that can't he see his mates? Now, do you know where your mates are? Do you know the things your men are doing? Why are we not giving them graces? I know you guys will call me a simp for bringing it, telling me, pick me, da. I don't need you to pick me, right? I've worked my ass to where I am, and I've realized that life is about balance, and nobody really is catering for the boy child. Nobody is giving men the amount of grace that they are giving to women. I've said this before in one of my episodes. If a guy and a girl start the same business, the same amount, they give them 2 years, that the girl will be doing better than the guy. See, it's a law of nature. Nature favors the woman. Gravity, law, earth, men, women, everybody favors a woman. It is just it. So now what it means is we have to pay extra attention to the male children, to the male child, to the male adult, to the guy. Give them more chances. Honestly, sometimes when I want to employ, I'd rather pick female. But recently, I'm beginning to understand that if we keep picking female, when we pick the male, and then we're complaining the society, but we never give them a chance. And that's why I just said to say today, you can call me pick me. Yes, pick me if you want. But today's episode is dedicated to the male child. Let them cry. Let them come back from work and tell you that, babe, today I almost quit. Be a safe space enough for the guy in your life to be able to be vulnerable to you. To be able to say, you know what? To open up just the way, see, as a girl, we have female friends that we can tell everything and anything, right? Just the same way you can open up to your fellow girl. Be that same safe space for a guy close to you. It mustn't be your boyfriend. It mustn't even be your husband. But a guy close to you should be able to open up, break down, pray with you, cry with you, open up to you, and share without judging the person. In fact, be that one person that your friends know to always bring opportunity their way. Be that person. I am that person. I can't do everything. If I see opportunity that will suit you, I will plug you in. Because we move. Be a safe space. Be an opportunity. Be a plug. Yeah, be a plug to them. One thing I love about guys, they never forget. I don't know about women. Me, I don't forget, but yeah. Guys, it's in their nature. They never forget. As long as you are still alive, even if you're dead, they never forget. Be a safe space. Let them cry. Let them be vulnerable enough to talk to you. And as a mother, please, I'm sounding this seriously on mothers because everything starts from small. Some men are already lost. It will take us a lot of time, attention, and patience to get back that guy, right? But when that child is still a child, there's hope. There's still time to let that person feel. Let him feel. When life gets hard, who do you cry to? And when you internalize things, it becomes explosive. I don't want you to explode his space. I don't want you to explode in front of me one day. So talk about it. Act about it. React about it. Some people will be like, oh, no, my boyfriend is emotionless. My boss is emotionless. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want the robots. I don't want the robots. I don't want an emotionless person. Do you know what an emotionless person is? The person can shoot you without feeling a thing. So like them. Some people will be like, please, I don't want, he's too soft. Avec, he's too soft. If you meet that strong guy you're looking for, are you sure you can handle it? Are you sure? Are you sure you can handle the fact that you're crying and the person, for the life of him, he doesn't understand, why are you crying? What's going on here? Why are you messing? What's going on? Is that who you really want? Somebody that cannot understand your feelings, that don't know what it means to feel. That is the kind of men we are bringing up right now if you don't let them cry, if you don't let them talk. I remember growing up, my late younger brother and my younger sister, they always fight. And because the girl is the girl, right? And the guy stammers, she'll be the one that would do something, though. But once we say what happened, she will start shouting, no. And me that know you. Now, when you finish shouting like that, his name is Uche. Uche will no longer have anything to say. Uche will just walk out and start crying. Why? Because one, you lied on him. Two, you have said everything. You are so smooth. You shouted. It's make believe. Everybody believed you. So to him, there's no point him saying anything. But me, I will say, shut up, people. Shut up your mouth. I don't want to hear your voice. Uche, I have all day. Talk to me. What happened? Uche will start with stammer, with struggle. Me, I will sit down, patiently waiting, because I know at the end of the day, it's Favor's fault. But because it's not everybody that have the patience to listen, they just say, oh, they'll just warn him, Uche, don't do that again. But I am the one that always understand Uche. I understood him. I will let him talk, and I'll be like, I know it's not your fault. I know you didn't do that. That is the society we are in. Whoever talks the loudest is the one that's right. And that's why even in police station, they say whoever brings the complaint first is the one that is right. I mean, it's whoever talks most that is right. But no. And that's why men really don't talk, even in marriage, even in relationship, even in family, whatever. They'll be like, okay. But is that what we really want? Okay is damaging us. Okay, we're meeting the damage in front. Do you even know the caliber of men that are in this dirty streets? Please, let's start giving these people chances. They deserve it. You have brothers. You have a father. As many chances as we can. I know there are some people that the more you give them, the worse it gets. But we're not talking about those class of people here. We're talking about the ones that really are ready for a change. Are genuinely ready. Let's give them a chance. And I'm going to round up with saying, let them cry. All right? Give them more graces. And let them cry. Thank you for watching to this point. I know it's just a comeback. It's just a little something. It just came to my head. And I say, you know what? Let's talk about it. Tell me, what do you think about this? Really, let's talk about it. So yeah, follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube at The Truth Pod. All right, you can also listen on Spotify, The Truth Pod. See you next week. Bye.